Hi guys, this is Michael from the Boardgames Chronicle blog and YouTube channel. Today I have another interesting material for you. Today we'll be talking about the storage solution for another series. This time this will be Valiant Defense series, a series by David Thompson of the solitary games, which describe an incredible feat of courage, honor, and resilience in even the worst circumstances. At this one time, we have 4 games in the series. Castle Eater, where SS is trying to storm the prison, which was in the Castle Eater, defended by, careful, Wehrmacht, US troops, and French resistance. Then we have a very famous story of the Pavlov's house in Stalingrad, which was being defended by the Soviet troops for 3 months and have never fallen. Then we have incredible feat of courage and resilience in the soldiers in postman uniforms. This is September 1st, 1939, and the attack on the Polish postal office in Gdańsk, in Danzig. And the newest one, just recently released, Lanzeraf Ridge. Again, incredible story of, I think, around 20 something people from the American infantry platoon and artillery company, which were simply not allowing a whole panzer corps of SS to proceed further during the Battle of the Bulge, the first day of this. Actually, when you are watching this video, we are in the nearby of the anniversary of this battle. So why I'm showing you the storage solution for all 4 games together? Because there will be some similarities, there will be some patterns, there will be some ideas which I would like to convey. I'm using the Cube for Me trays and card holders. They are pretty elegant, pretty durable. I really like them. What I encourage you to do, of course, I'm showing you the sets which are fitting in the box. This is the main idea. I also encourage you to experiment with those trays. Those sets are checked, verified, the box is closing, but you are always encouraged to do also some of your experimentation. Okay, without further delay, let me jump to the particular games. Let me start with the Castle Eater. Open the box. As you can see, everything fits nicely into the box. What do we have here? First of all, the card holders. You are able to store all the Castle Eater cards into deep card holders. Here we have the first 3 attacks. Here we have a tactics and the 4th wave of attack. Everything nicely stored. Should you use the sleeves for the cards, most probably you would need 1 more tray like this. Then you can store tactics in 1, first and second wave of attack in second, and the 3rd and 4th wave of attack in the last card holder. How do I store the elements, the components? First and foremost, I'm using 2 deep trays and 1 lid. Why? Because I am able to use the upper tray as a cover for the lower tray. So in the upper tray, I have the Germans. So it was riflemen, Sturm, Scout, and also machine gunners. You can easily reach for this to put on the map. We have also suppression, used action, and not exhaustion, but disruption, tokens, as well as others. And then we use this tray as a lead for that tray, where you have the defenders. Here are the defenders. You can easily fit them here. You have also those tokens, not tokens, but cubes, which are added to the game if you prefer to use them instead of that. As you can see, this follows similar paths. That really nicely, really elegant, really quick to set up. Of course, you can, as I said, experiment always with the set. So instead, for example, of keeping the Americans and French units here in the second tray, you can get 1 more this tray, keep them all here, get another tray for the cubes, and for example, only use this as 1 tray, because you really want to have Germans sorted out so they quickly can be reached for and you can quickly put them on the map. As you can see, nicely fits, stores everything. You can put it that way, you can put it that way. Here we have space for tactics, and of course you can also add that. So this is the pattern which I will be using also in other games from the series. You will see it in a moment. Second game in the series is Pavlov's House. I will be following similar path, although with slight changes. First and foremost, in order to keep all the cards, so the cards from the attack waves, operational support cards, and tactics cards, you need 3 containers. All of them deep, yeah, as you can see, 3 deep containers. Here we have the first and second wave. Here I believe we have the third and fourth, and here we have these additional cards, operational support, tactics. So if you don't use those 2, you simply store it in the box and only use the basic cards. Should you use the sleeves, I believe you would need additional around 2 or 2 to 3 card holders, but as you can see, this still nicely fits here in the box, like 1 millimeter above this edge, so not much. Let me now look at the tokens and how do we store them. Just as in the example of a cast leader, we have 2 trays. This is the top tray where I have more things stored, and the second tray where the first tray is the lid. So here we had space even for the die to put them here, and we have the suppression, the action, mines, all of those supplies tokens here. So this is mainly the tray for this markers, and here the second tray we have all the units and tokens, so the Germans and the Soviets. Again, feel free to experiment. You can, for example, take 2 additional card holders, put all the Soviets here, put all the Germans here. Still, I prefer to have them sorted per group, per type. It's much easier for me than to look for those tokens. So this is up to you how you would like to handle it. It all fits nicely into the box. Let me put it here. Let me just check one thing here. Exactly. Now it fits good. We put it there, and all the card holders here. Nice, clean, and everything fits into the box. Let us jump now to the next. Soldiers in postman uniforms will follow similar path as previous 2 games, with some tweaks as usually. So yeah, I don't have enough space for the cubes now in the trays because there are so many tokens. So we have them simply in the back. Now the cards. For cards we are using 3 card holders, all of them deep ones, as you can see. And I'm doing it in a way that I have a morning attack and tactic cards for morning attack here. Here I have midday attack and tactics for this, and here I have evening with the cards for this. So this is how I went. Here slightly differently than in previous storage solutions. But this solution is kind of a familiar. Yep, 2 trays, 1 lead, first tray being a lead for the second tray. And now we are opening here. We have here, as you can also see the how the game changed, evolution of the game. In the first game, it was much larger a token. In the fourth, it will be super small. You will see in a moment in laser of reach. So we have Germans here with a die. They are sorted per type: SMG, rifleman, SS, and non-SS. Some Polish soldiers here, and most of the Polish defenders are here. These are soldiers. These are the postal office workers, of course, with some ammunition, rifles, and so on. All in all, pretty nicely fitting here. Again, you may want to store the Polish defenders in the card holder if you wish. I still prefer to have at least one tray to sort the Germans and the markers because it's much easier to reach for them than to clean it up after the game instead of keeping everything in a one large bucket. So definitely great thing. Should you have the sleeve cards, again, you would need more holders. You can use most probably not necessarily a second deep holder. Probably the shallow one would be enough. At this moment in time, if you put two card holders, two large card holders, one on another, you have like 2 millimeters going outside of the box. Probably a shallow card holder would be enough for the sleeved cards and enough to close the lid. Okay, so this was the solution for the soldiers in postman uniform. As you can see, following similar solution as to Pavlov's house and castle leader. Now let's jump to the newest game in the series. I said it once, but I will say it again. You can clearly see the evolution of the system with Lanzera Fridge. Completely new graphics, completely new components, as you shall see in a moment inside of the box. Also, a completely new artist, Neil Johansson, who really made this happen. So what do we have here? First of all, we have the card holders. Beautiful graphics. Really, I like how this evolved. We have attack 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and tactics here. These are pretty fully packed. So in case you need sleeves, let us experiment. Yeah, again, 1-2 millimeters going up, but probably a shallow card holder would be enough to store all of those cards in the sleeves. Yeah, beautiful graphics. Haven't I told you? Yep. Now, here we follow the proven solution. So 3 trays, one lid, and the second tray being this first tray being the lid for the second tray. What do we have here? Maybe let me show it that way. In the top tray, we have Americans. As I told you, not too many of them. We have those tokens for the booby traps and for first. See how small they are now, completely different than the first game. And we have also the cubes. In the second tray, we would have Germans and also the tokens for disruption, for radio, and here we have Germans. All of those tokens are much smaller than in previous games. It's so elegant, so beautiful. I really like them. You see how the leaders look like now. They are minimalistic in size and in let's say graphics, but very nice looking. And again, this tray is a lid for the second tray. Here we have basically why I doing this way, because it simply saves costs. Yeah, you have only one lid, so this is cheaper to do it that way. Store it here, and then we put the lid here. Okay, guys, that's all for today regarding the storage solution for the Valiant Defense series. I hope it inspired you. Down below the video, you would have a link to all those sets. As I said, feel free to use the sets as they are, or feel free to experiment with them. Both approaches are very good. Additionally, if you like this video, kindly please give thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. It's very important for such a small content creator like me. You should have a link at the end of the video to easily subscribe. Thank you for today, and see you in another material. Thank you. Bye.